And so we have a general tarot reading today. Just waiting. I think that's our first card. We'll take, oh, we have two. We have the Three of Swords. It can mean heartbreak. It can mean loss. And it can be relationship struggles. And yet more and more I'm seeing this card to be what happens when we put our heart and mind together. What can we create? Imagine the capabilities of not just thinking about something, but knowing and feeling it to be so. And this is suggested to be the power of manifestation when our heart and mind come into coherence. So if this is a relationship struggle for you, then where can nevertheless you trust in a positive outcome? Where can you see yourself as you move through and past this event? What would it look like, the final event, if it felt really good and the best outcome came to happen? Can you create it in your mind's eye, and can you feel into it? And here we have the Seven of Swords reminding us that sometimes there's other ways to do things. We don't necessarily have to charge headlong, as we're in Taurus right now, the times of Taurus. We don't have to charge headstrong into something. Sometimes we can do things differently. We see in this card, the person is at a battleground, and in order to not fight, he's stolen the swords. So perhaps this is a time of making peace, finding a way to make, oh, there we go, final card, to make peace within yourself, finding a way to just sit and resolve those issues internally so that you don't bring it out into your outside world and feel the struggle there. Yes, because we have a Five of Cups, it does sense there is some grief, there is some loss, there's some pain, and you're focusing on what's gone wrong, what's not right. And here, there is the possibility for something much deeper, a deeper sense of love and connection and healing. And yet it seems that right now you're just not ready for that. And that is okay. There's nothing to be forced. Everything is as it's meant to be. You take all the time you need to feel into this grief or this pain until you recognize that you're just going over and over and over, and it's become a memory. It's not the real grief. It's not the real pain. It's just thinking about it that's triggering that over and over again, and you're reliving whatever it is that you've suffered. At that point, it might be turned to just recognize that there is a choice. You've reached perhaps a turning point. Take as long as you need, and when you're ready, the healing is there for you. If you're enjoying the cards, I do ask that you like and subscribe to the channel. It really does make a difference. And a great big shout out to those of you who've already done so. I appreciate you. And if you're willing and able now, I invite you to close your eyes. I'm going to take you into a short meditation with the cards. So I want you just to feel into your heart space for a moment. Is there emotional pain? Is there a memory that's being triggered that feels difficult? And whether there is or whether there isn't, can you create in this space an outcome that would feel a whole lot better? Can you see in your mind's eye what you would look like, how you would show up, who would be with you? Can you paint a picture in your mind's eye? And you don't have to actually be able to do this. Just thinking about it can be enough. Thinking about it can be enough when you add the feeling that it's already happened. So now bring your heart and mind together. Experience this. Experience the wish fulfilled, the final outcome, the happy ever after. Bring your heart into this picture. Experience the joy, the relief, the peace, the love, the self-love, the gratitude. And whatever it is you've been battling, can it be time to carry away those swords? And the Seven of Swords is again the mind. So perhaps your mind has been on the attack. Perhaps your mind has been playing tricks on you and causing you to unravel. You've been being diverted, being distracted. Seven of Swords reminding you perhaps it's time to stop fighting and battling within yourself. It's time to let go. Stand up for your truths. Feel into those truths that everything else can move away. Can you stay focused on that final outcome and let go of what the what ifs or the should haves or what might have been? It's time to put those thoughts to bed. By all means, feel into the pain or the loss or the grief, especially if it's recent, of course, if it's recent. And know there will come a time when you recognize that you're just reliving the event and the pain and the loss, the grief, whatever that is for you. And in time, it will be time to turn around and recognize that healing can take place. You can start to feel better when you take your attention off the loss and move instead to gratitude for what you still have, what you do have, and what you're capable of having, and what you, most perhaps importantly, are worthy of receiving. Feel into that love within yourself and allow that to stir your heart a little if this is a difficult time, and feel into it more. Things can take time to heal, and that's okay. And it's important to recognize where you can end up sitting and swimming around and around in the same waters, and sometimes it's time to turn and find new fresh waters to swim in that feel a whole lot better. There's no rush. When you are ready, and in your own time, come back to the room and open your eyes. Sorry, just ran out of battery, so I'm having to re-record this. Conclusion. So the cards today showing perhaps some loss, some disappointment, some grief, some anguish, some pain. And also, where can you bring your heart and mind together to create perhaps a new feeling, a new way of being, a new potential outcome? What was this card next? And the Seven of Swords saying, don't let your thoughts get carried away. Stay focused, stay clear, maintain that. Maintain thoughts that are going to create the structure for you to find your way out of this, rather than send you spiraling. And the 5 here to say, yes, there has been some loss and disappointment. Sit with that for as long as you need to. Experience whatever pain you need to. Allow that to move through you. And know when it's time to turn around and start the process of healing, of deep connection, plugging back into yourself, back into source, to revive your spirits and to feel better. And there is that potential to create that outcome. This number 3 is that creative force. Bring your heart and mind together to feel better.